Arc 1, Issue 10. The group all give pause, looking on in the distance at the shambling figure further down the plains. The southward wind blows, carrying the sweet scent of rot and decay with it, and also a twinge of something else, something deeper, almost welcoming, like a familial visit of a long-lost relative, someone you've known all your life, yet never met. Allura stops dead in her tracks, grasping her symbol of the tribunal tightly. She offers a silent prayer to the gods above and is met with equal silence. Should we do something? Vic asks tentatively. If there are undead about, that could be far worse for the nearby villages than a marauding dragon. Amara's hairs stand on end. Goosebumps, townfolk call it. Where there is one undead, there's likely to be more. We should explore a bit. Eric readies his maul, his weapon of mass destruction. Bring it, stink bags. Allura, what do you know of undead? Vic asks with a slight sense of interest in his tone. I've read on the horrors of necromancy, namely as the Kerr Empire wrote on it. Allura bows her head solemnly. I know only what the temple teaches. Undead are a vile form of life, twisted abominations with no purpose other than to harm the natural order. Life is a cycle, and undead taint it with their existence. I only see the one for now, says Amara as she scans the horizon. We could probably take it out without issue. Let me bust its skull open like a geode, Eric booms as he bounds towards the shambling zombie. Sir Eric, Allura squeaks. Be mindful. Amara seizes the opportunity, darting off after Eric, the reckless boulder of a man he is. After him! Vic lets out a scared eek before following after, leaving Lady Allura all by herself on the hilltop. Only a moment passes before she gives chase as well. Eric lets out a bellowing roar as he leaps in the air some dozen feet away from the zombie. His hammer falls with an ear-splintering crunch as he shatters the monster's skull like a fine plate being tossed at a stone wall. Eric roars once more, beating his chest in victory over the single monster. As the zombie collapses to the ground, made dead once more by Eric's heavy blow, its torso begins to swell. It swells and swells until it bursts in a shower of rotting guts and poisonous gas. Ah, what is that? Eric shouts as gases engulf him. The poison begins to take hold, working its necromantic magic through Eric's bloodstream. Eric falls to one knee, coughing as sickly green veins glow under his skin. All the while, the distant wailing of the dead becomes not so distant. We have to go, Vic shouts as he tries his wizardly best to lift Eric to a standing position. Now! Omara watches as over the horizon, the green grass fades to black as a shadowy horde of undead comes charging from the west. Oh, crap. Omara, shouts Vic as the horde inches closer and closer. Tribunal be with me, Allura prays as she lifts her staff, chanting the names of the portents revered by the elves of the Greenwood. A blast of light, gleaming with the brilliance and heat of the sun, burst forth from Allura's staff. Channeling the might of her gods, Allura harnesses but a fraction of their divine power to cast out the darkness inhabiting the horde. Engulfed in holy flames, dozens of the charging zombies wither and die, returned to some semblance of rest by the might of the gods. And yet, still more charge. A seemingly endless mass of shriveled limbs and rotting organs, with leathered flesh pulled taut over brittle bones. Quick, Omara barks as she grabs the zombie Eric slaughtered. Cover yourself in this. Making quick work of the zombie, and without questioning Omara, the four adventurers split the corpse open, slathering their clothes in zombie guts. Just as they finish dousing themselves in the offal, the horde reaches them. Zombies, numbering in the hundreds, run past, entirely ignoring the group. Just a few moments pass, and then the horde crosses the eastern horizon, leaving the heroes safe and sound. That was close, says Vic, with a tremble in his voice. Allura sloughs off some of the guts from her arm. I am in dire need of a bath now. Before we do, Omara says with a grin, we should check the corpses for any sign of where they came from.